Alright, so if you're watching this video, you're here to see a sneak peek or a behind the scenes look at the Legacy Builders Program 2.0. So welcome. I'm going to start with a quick introduction of myself, a quick overview of the product, and then I'm going to show you that sneak peek that I promised you. And then I'm going to just finish by showing how it all kind of fits together and how it flows together. Yeah, so stick around, and if at the end you have any questions or if you want me to explain anything any further, then just put it in the comments and I'll make sure that I make another video for you. So my name is Dan. I'm 51 years old. I have 25 plus years in manufacturing and management, and for the last 5 years I've been a seasonal construction worker. I'm currently building a personal brand with attraction marketing through the Legacy Builders program, and I want to be retirement ready and be able to spend time with my family and my hobbies. And I'm super excited every chance I get to coach and mentor anyone to do the same thing. So the Legacy Builders program 2.0 is an online business that comes with master resale rights, automations, a digital community, and all the necessary training. The master resale rights allow you to resell the digital product at 100% profit. That means after one sale, you've totally regained your investment. The automations offer you a rejection-free sales process with all the pre-built websites and customized emails. The digital growth community offers 50,000 plus people who are engaged, who interact, and support you along the way. The training teaches you everything from basic to advanced skills. It starts off with a step-by-step process of setting up all your automations, which takes about 2 days. It will also teach you how to become a Legacy 2.0 reseller, all the social media apps, the video editing tools, and even have advanced features like creating your own community and creating your own digital products. Let's get to the part that you guys are all here for. Let's get that sneak peek. Let's get that behind the scenes look. So the three main sites that are used are the Kajabi website, which is seen here, which handles basically all the training. This is where you're going to start. This is where everything's going to start. And then there's this site, which is the school community, which as you can see here, we'll go over in more detail in a second, but I'm just going to quickly show you. And then the third thing is the System.io. The System.io basically is the glue that holds everything together. The websites, the email, like all the automation functionality is held together through this System.io. So we'll start here. Again, we'll start here at the Kajabi because this is where you're going to start. Once you make payment and once you join, then this is where you're going to start. So why don't we just start with the basics here. We'll just kind of go over the tabs at the top and what everything is. So the first thing is, you can access the community here. That's just, accessing the school community. So it just brings you straight to this. You don't usually have to log in once you've got it all set up. And this is to view all your products. So when you click on this, so clicking on the view all my products button, just, it's already on that page, but I'll just kind of show you. It brings everything up here. So I have this is the older Legacy Builders program, the bonuses that comes with it. Now when you buy the Legacy Builders program, we will go over this a little bit more detail, but when you buy the Legacy Builders program, you get all the other ones with it. There's 4 options. And so I have the Legacy Builders, Passive Daily Pay, Digital Mastery, the Launchpad, and then we've now upgraded to the 2.0. So anybody new, like starting up, is going to just be into the Legacy Builder 2.0. So you got the Legacy Builder 2.0. You have this certification, which is fantastic. And then all the same bonuses are in here as were in the one above. Then you have the Digital Mastery, the Passive Daily Pay, and the Launchpad. So we can go over a few of these things now. We'll just go right into the Legacy Builders program here. And you'll see when you get in here, right off the bat, it just prompts you, it just says click here to get started. That's where you will go in and you get your welcome by Michelle. You'll go over some community guidelines, what to expect, and just talk about some basic things and understanding basic terms. And then this is the live Zoom. You don't need this right away when you're setting things up, but this is where you're always going to come. I'll show you when I talk about the school There's webinars and stuff in there. This is where you're always going to come when there's a webinar. You're going to come here to find out where the live Zoom link is. Launch kit. This is the big one. This is where you start everything. So Michelle's going to take you through a bunch of courses here. See, there's 2 pages of this. And this is actually where your automated freedom machine, she calls it. And this is where you set up all your automations, your websites. And this is what'll take you about 2 days. And then after that, I'll actually maybe just show you a little bit. There's a lot in here. But basically, you're learning how to, like, you can use anyone, but I would recommend just going with GoDaddy because that's where most of her explanations come from. You have an option of, using, say, a Gmail or a regular email, or else setting up a custom email. I would recommend using a professional email. Once you choose your domain name, it's nice to have, like mine is, my domain name is dailyprofitchallenge.com, and my email is info@dailyprofitchallenge.com. It just looks a lot more professional, and it's a lot easier and for people to remember and that kind of stuff. So yeah, so everything is in here. These are all the payment gateways. So yes, there's a lot in here, and the biggest words of advice I can give you on this is to take your time. You'll have it done in 2 days. It'll seem like it's taking forever, but to just take your time, follow all the steps. Don't think that you're smarter than everybody else and just try to skip steps and just take your time during all the steps. And I think she will try to reinforce that with you too. But that's what I would say at that point, is just take your time. So we'll go back here. Yeah, so once you have once you're past those 2 days and you get everything set up, then it just kind of progresses. You just kind of follow things along. You don't skip ahead. You don't jump to, like, let's say if you're really interested in starting your own community or something, you don't just jump ahead to that. Like, you go through here, you follow all the steps, because there's a lot of information in all these modules here. Like, every single one of these modules has, like, as you can see, like, this has 2 pages of all stuff that that you're gonna need to know and that you should follow. A blueprint, right? So all the way up to branding your business, storytelling. So we'll just skip up to the next one. We'll just see, as you're going through here, how to post free ads on the internet, building recurring, affiliate marketing, partnerships, email marketing, and building a list. Building an email list is one of the most important things. But yeah, so we'll go to number 3 here, because we'll see some of the, like, creating your community and creating your own products are some of the more advanced things that you'll learn in here. But yeah, I kind of went through there pretty quick, but yeah, that you get the kind of gist. There's a lot of information to go through. I don't, like, once you get past those first few days, your focus is really going to be on establishing your presence and engaging with people on social media. Most people use TikTok, but you can use YouTube, you can use Instagram, you can use all sorts of different, and she'll recommend to you that you pick one just to start, and then once you start getting some traction, then you may try to expand. Instead of opening up a social media account on every single platform and trying to do everything at once, it's best to just pick one. I've obviously picked TikTok, and I'm starting to use YouTube a little bit more. Yeah, so one of the really nice things about the 2.0 improvement is this certification. So we'll just go through it a little, just kind of quickly here. Because one of the things that's really nice about it is once you're done going through everything, this kind of, like, it kind of summarizes everything for you and makes it easier to kind of, if you're ever in a rut, or if you're just kind of wondering, like, okay, what should I do next? Like, I'm running out of ideas. When I went through the training, I got so many ideas from the training. It was great. And plus, you get the training and you get it done, and then you're certified, and then you can put it right in your social media, right in your emails that you've just been certified, right? So you go through all this certification, which is a lot of the same stuff that you learn over there, but it's just kind of a little bit more abbreviated, and it's just explained. As you see, you go all the way to I've completed all these, all the do's and don'ts, and then you take the assessment, and then congratulations, you've got your certification. So yeah, so that's one thing that I really like about this. Yeah, the 2.0, I really like the certification part. And then, so the next thing is we'll go to the community. Now I could go from pressing this, but I already have a tab open. So we'll just click over here. We'll start in on the digital community now. Now, if you're familiar with Skool, you're already familiar with these tabs, but I'll just go over them to make sure for the people that aren't so familiar with Skool. Okay, so when you're in this community tab here, then you're gonna see all the posts, like all the most recent posts. There's always going to be a few pinned posts here. Oh, I got load one new one. Okay, so I'll load that. Yeah, there's always going to be a few pinned posts that Michelle pins that are the more important things that she wants everybody to see. And as you can see, like after that though, it's whatever the last person that posted. See somebody here, Manuela Vincent is saying another $900 sale. This person's saying, Joseph is saying 3,000 in 4 days. Great job, Joseph. Just posted my wide. Yeah, so there's anything, whether it's you're looking for support or if you're just celebrating your wins or whatever it is. See, this, I think, person has a question about whether he should change his TikTok to a business account. So there's all sorts of stuff in here. And if you're looking for something specific, you can always use these tabs as well. It's pretty good. If you want to introduce yourself, if you want to just look at all the wins. So if I just want to see all the wins, like look at all those wins, right? You click on the wins tab and then you scroll down, daily videos, replays. So that's pretty handy. And then your classroom. This is fantastic. As you can see here, there's all sorts of programs running all the time. The one that is just starting today is this 90-day sprint, where every day, like what happens in these sprints, they're kind of like challenges, and every day Michelle will come on, post a video, and usually give you some homework and stuff, and it's a 90 days blueprint of what you should be doing for those 90 days. It's really good. You learn a lot of stuff doing all these. There's all sorts of there's mindset training, there's tech help, replay calls. Like there's a weekly tech support. I'll show you that in a second when I show you the calendar. Specific like social media training, these free webinars that happen. I think they're about once a week that you can use to bring customers in. There's a content vault, which is great. I'll just give you a quick, where they have like hooks and like all sorts of hooks, all sorts of like content that you can use if you're ever running out of ideas. Yeah, so there are some private things, but those are for the more advanced people. But most of it is not private; it's all public. And then you go to the calendar, and you can see here it's pretty impressive. There's basically, looks like there's something every Monday, Tuesday. Sometimes, on Fridays or Wednesdays, there's like extra stuff. But yeah, there's always stuff. I'll just give you an example here. I'll just click on this, and it gives you a special time with Cecilia Monday mentoring Zoom. 12 legacy builder training. This is special training. Define your perfect customer. Yeah, so like they'll have like specific training where this is for defining your perfect customer. So maybe if you have a lot of people on your TikTok, but you're just not getting the traction that you're thinking that you're getting, maybe you have kind of the wrong people coming in. So there's always all sorts of training like that going on. And then here's your every Tuesday, there's a tech support call if you're ever having any issues. And if you join through me, obviously, if you have any issues, you can contact me as well, and I'll do my best to help you. Here's another example of a storytelling Q&A where you can go on there and you can, meet some people and follow along. And then these next ones are just kind of like, you can look up members. Shows you a map of where all the members are from. Leaderboards. So that's pretty much it with the community. Yeah, so we'll go on to the next step, which is the System IO, which I always say it's kind of like the glue that holds all the automations together. So we'll start with System IO next. All right, so in System IO, what you'll see right away when you come in is your dashboard, and it'll let you know how many new leads you've gotten over a certain time. You can change that. Like I think I've got it for a month. You can see, however, like, and then it says right along here, this part here, it tells you that like today I got this new lead right here. Yesterday I got this new lead. And then on the 7th, I got 2 new leads. So it just tells you, these are people, and I'll explain this in a bit, like when I show you the workflow, but those are your new leads there. This is your lead management. This shows all your contacts. So you have 404 contacts. These are the most, and they go through the most recent. And if you click on one of them, I'll click on one that's been there a bit longer just to show you. You click on one of them, and it gives you the the main details. It gives you their email, and it'll give you, depending on how you do your put your email out there, but it'll give you the source, which is where because you have like people have different ways of getting people on their page. I'm mainly just going through TikTok, but I will show you a little sneak peek of something else I use where I advertise to get leads as well. I will show you that in a bit. But yeah, so it shows you their email, and you come down here, and the main reason why I came in here is it'll kind of tell you where they are in the steps, because once you've captured one of these leads, then it collects their email. Obviously, that's why we're looking at this, because we have their email. It'll tell you how many of the emails we've sent them, so it tells you where they're at right now in that process. So it's kind of cool because you can see everything. And just show you one more thing. And of course, we like having all these leads, but at the same time, we only want the leads here that actually want to be here. So one other thing I wouldn't mind, I'll show you really quickly in here that you can see, is if somebody does unsubscribe, then it shows you on the side here. So just see. Okay, so of the last 50 people that have signed, nobody has unsubscribed. So we'll just look for, there's one. So there's one right there. So this person, you can tell by it's got the little like microphone, and then it's got the X beside it, and then you go there and it says this contact has indicated that they no longer want to receive marketing emails. So, and that's okay. Like I tell people all the time, like I'm happy if they've left their information and they want to join the email list, and if there's another person there, and if they decide they want to be off the email list, that's fine. They won't ever get an email again. I won't ever bother them again. So that's the CRMs. And then you go to the websites, go to the sales funnels. Those are the websites. And you can see there's one here. The first one is all of your like your capture page, so your capture page is this right here, and you'll notice this. So this is where, if you put in dailyprofitchallenge.com, like if you say to me, I want more info, and then I give you my website, you come to this page, and then the person would put their email in, and then you click this button to send you the blueprint, and then it takes you next. See, I'm kind of skipping ahead a little bit here. I was going to do this at the end, but might as well do it all while I'm doing this. And then the next step, so if you click on that, or if you put your email in there, then it'll bring you to this page, which will show you a video with Michelle there, and just kind of explain the process a little bit. And then if while you're watching that video, you're like, yeah, I want to see like how much it is and everything, and you click there, then it takes you to this sales page, which I'll just say, like, show you, it starts off up here, and you kind of go down, and all along the way, if you're ready to get started, there's all these spots, and if you click on that, then it gives you this option here to purchase. And we'll just talk a little bit while I'm here. We'll just talk, like, there are 4 different options. The option where you get absolutely everything is called the Legacy Builders Program. It's $900, and then there's a 600, 300, and 100. The 100 is it's called the Launchpad. It's like the basic. It's like it just gives you all the automations. I would say the 100 and the 300 are basically more geared for somebody that has an existing business already that might not have a very big like advertising or marketing budget, but just wants to get their name out there. They don't have a website. They don't have all the like internet infrastructure that you need to have a business. So it helps them kind of get their name out there. It shows them how to market, but it doesn't go to the point of the other programs. But it's somebody that, so the $100 or the $300 are kind of like for somebody that already has a business. If you're looking to actually start a whole online business from scratch, then I totally recommend the $900 one. The $600 one would be just if you can't quite afford the $900 one, and you plan on getting to the $900 one, then you could get the $600 one, and within a month you can always upgrade and pay the difference. So the $900 one is the full package. It gives you the 4 digital products to sell, and it allows you to sell it and to start making money off of it. So we will go back to where we were. So yeah, so these are all this is where you adjust and customize and make them so that they're pertaining to you, all your websites. And then if you go back here, this is where these are all the, like that page that I was at where you could order, where you could pay for it. That's what these are. And then if you go over to the emails, this is your email campaign. This is what I've, and just like the website, like how you'd customize your website, you can also, you actually have to customize, like you get these emails that are already completed, and you just have to like make sure that, you know, you customize it so your picture's in there, your name's in there, so your information is in there. When you put your websites in here, like so that people can go buy, it has to be to your website, obviously. You don't want it to go to somebody else's. So yeah, so like see here you have my name, and then if I clicked on this ready right here, it would go to my sales page. So you just have to customize it that way, but you're provided with like I was showing you there, like 30 different emails. So yeah, so just to go over, like I said, I was going to kind of go over the flow of how it goes. So you come here, so your customer would come here, put their email in here. Okay, you would collect their email, and they would go to this page. But most people aren't going to buy right away, right? Go to this page, they might think they're interested, then they go to this page, they think about it a little bit more, and while they're thinking about it, we've now collected their email. It's in System.io, right? So right away, they would get this email. Okay, and then as you can see right here, it says delay. The next email would be a day later. So for 30 days in a row, they get all these customized emails that are already pre-written out and everything. And you can see, like, as you go down here, like there's 30 of these emails. So they get these emails and they say different things, and all these are trying to drive people back to this, because people don't but again, but because this is all automated, it's a rejection-free sales process, because I'm not calling or doing anything like that. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not, trying to be pushy. We're sending out these emails, and if any of these people that are receiving these emails are sick of the emails, they just unsubscribe. It's really simple. But the people that don't unsubscribe, they continue to get it for 30 days. And then the other nice thing is, at any point in time, I usually do it maybe once or twice a week, you can come in here and there's newsletters. So newsletters are basically just emails that you can send whenever you want. So if you have a special promotion going on, if you just want to touch base, because those other emails aren't really you touching base. So these newsletters, if you just want to touch base, if you want to just poll everybody, say like, what's going on? Is there anything specific that's holding you back? You need help. See here, need help. What's holding you back? You need help creating content. I had a discount code for a little while there. Again, it's something that almost never happens with the Legacy Builders program, but I did have a discount for a little while there. Sorry, I just hiccuped. But yeah, so that's the emails, and you can go down, you can see your statistics and assets. So the next thing I want to do is I want to show you. So we've already kind of looked over the website. That's your opt-in website where you get people to leave their email. Then this is your welcome website, and then this is your sales website. Now here's another little thing I'd like to show everybody on another way that you can get new people onto your. So another little website that I've used quite a bit, and it's, you just pay a monthly fee, and it's not so bad. I will leave the link here I'll leave the link down at the bottom below the video, where you can send out. I'll just kind of show you. I'll go to the statistics page here. Basically, the first day that you join, you get 100 new leads. Okay, and you can send them out any kind of email that you want, promoting any product that you want. So I'm mainly, obviously, I'm trying to direct them to this website here, right? So you can send them out, and then every day you get another 100. So you can see I'm up to like 9. Like I've got quite a few. And then if you refer anybody, you can also send emails out referring people to this website. And every time you refer somebody, or if you refer at least one person and have one person that's still paying, then you'll get double. So you'll get 200 every day. I haven't spent a lot of time promoting this. I had somebody on here for a while, and then now I'm only getting 100 every day, which is fine. It's plenty every day. That ends up being like, like 3,000 a month basically. So yeah, so it's you can see here, and it tells you how many people have opened, how many people have clicked, and so it's $30 a month, and yeah, so it's a neat little thing that I use. All right, so thanks for showing up for this little sneak peek behind the scenes. That's all I have for now, but if anybody has any questions, if anyone wants me to speak about something in any greater detail, then just ask me in the comments or send me an email directly. My email is info@dailyprofitchallenge.com. Email me, or again, put it in the comments, and I will answer that, and I'll create a new video, or maybe I'll just respond to your email. But if it warrants me doing another video, then I'll do another video. So thanks again. Have a great day, everybody.